Okay, I need to put something underneath there. Okay, see if that looks better. Sorry, I ended up having it kind of had to refix the news stream. So just waiting for you guys to pop in. See what's going on. Just having my little... All right. So, where were we? We're going to get involved in the personal readings. I don't know who's here. Let's take a looky look. 24. So we went up one. Sorry, it took me a little bit to get myself back here, but I am here. Finally got it working. I was trying to do it through an encoder, but you know, we're trying to get everything done, but whatever. It wouldn't work. It would stop after so long. So I don't know who's here. Hopefully you guys managed to find this feed. Hopefully, I hope. Where is it? Okay, so don't know who's here. How many people are visiting to come back to do the oracle readings? Messages, individual persons meetings now. To come back to do the oracle readings. Right. So yeah, so that's what we get to work with. All right. So we are now going to get involved in the individual readings that are coming through, possibly for the energy. Oh, my arm is sore again. I've got to stop leaning on it so much. So we're going to look for the individual. We're going to do the Witch's Tarot. Use the Witch's Tarot plus the Oracle Goddess and God set to, you know, kind of get an overall clarification of the situation at hand. So, I can't see my chat. My chat's not showing. Okay, so I have to switch to the other chat formation so I can see what is okay, so down. Alright, so where's the live chat? Okay, so where are we here? Where is my chat not showing up? Alright, so let's figure this out. 2 watching. Okay. So who is here? Just me. Okay, so it's just me here. I see. Okay, well, just have to wait for people to show up before we start doing readings. Alright. So we're going to use that deck, and we're going to use this deck. Alright. So we're going to see how it goes. What's new, what's not. Right? And different things going on in our life. Oh my, this couch is just driving me nuts. It's rubbing. Makes a funny noise. So I don't know who's with us right now. I don't know how many are really out there because it's not showing anybody. We're gonna figure that out. Okay, so I have to go and do this. 1 sec. Just sharing the video for the individual messages for people. So hopefully you can share this message. Hopefully we'll get some people to come back so we can do some readings. The individual part of things. So that one's done. We're going to do the Twitter one. Tweet, tweet, twiddle, twiddle. There's only one candy with a hole in the middle. Oh, what the hell. It's not doing it. Okay, so we're not getting the Twitter feed. You got it. We're not going to just share it through Twitter. It's not letting me. So yeah. So we'll just do what we do. Get through on what ones we get through on. Okay, so I'll post that. Okay, so it's posted in a couple places anyway. So it's coming through. So it's now, oh wow, it's already 9:30. Where the hell have we been? Okay. So it's not showing anybody here yet, so we're going to patiently wait unless somebody opens in chat and says, hello, I'm here. Because if you are, it's not recognizing that you're even existing on the channel right now. So we'll just put the cards to the side. We'll put the healing crystals on them for now until they're needed. And if nobody shows up in the next little, less than 5 minutes, we'll give it until 21:38. So we'll give it 5 minutes. If nobody is here to do it, then I will shut this and delete this stream. So moving in a, way to move, right? But oh well. We'll see what happens. Sit back and relax for a minute. Enjoy the patiently waiting. Patience is a virtue, they say. All right. So let's see. All right, so we're up and running with the chat over on the other side. All right, so individual messages, live chat is open. So I'll be able to see who's here. No participants yet. Okay, well, you pop in, you pop out, so I don't know. I'm not receiving any information, so I guess we'll have to call it quits for this one. All right, so here we are. A few more minutes, and then we'll decide if we're going to continue the feed. Don't know who's here. All right, well, in that case, I guess we will cancel the stream if nobody is showing up. Still showing 0. Still at 0, so I guess we'll cancel this one. So hopefully it shows people somebody coming into the chat. We'll patiently wait. I was hanging with the pendulum today. All right. These are cards that we're going to be using for the readings today. Are you comfortable for this? So is this the card deck that we're going to do the readings for today? All right, perfect. Let me stop Pinhole. All right, so now we're going to ask the Goddess deck. Is the God and Goddess deck the other one that we're supposed to be using for the readings today? All right, thank you, Penny. Let me just stop now. Thank you. All right, so we have our answer for the cards. So I'll leave the energy there for the readings. So we definitely have, Spirit is ready for it. Okay, so we're also going to throw on the afterlight box. Have it playing in the background for us. Just want to close this a little bit. No, you don't want to close it. All right, so, oops, don't want it on that channel. Okay, so we did a pendulum for confirmation for readings today. So we're going to be using the Witch's Tarot, and we're going to be using the God and Goddess Oracle deck. All right, where's my chat? Why is it not moved? Okay, just getting my chat open here so I can actually see it going on the other side. Where is my chat? Okay, so it's weird looking to me right now. Where is it? Where are you all? Okay, well, nobody here. Where are you? Where is everybody? Okay. Oh, I see there's 2 likes, but it's showing 0, so there must be somebody here. So we're gonna just move ahead with, I don't know who's here to get the reading, so if you want to just stay anonymous, then stay anonymous. If you want your reading done, then please comment in the chat and let me know. I just don't like having dead air going on, we're not doing readings, but we'll wait a few more minutes for somebody to request their reading or even say hi. You don't have to even have a reading done, but you can definitely turn on and just even say hello, just to know that there's somebody out there paying attention or listening.
I trust that you're...
For hi.
Alright, so put the spirit box in the background, so at least there's some entertainment while I'm sitting here waiting.
This could not be...
Hockey. Alright, so
Or a better.
hey Alicia D, hi, how's it going, girl? Okay, so we are actually having people show up. That's weird. It's not showing anybody as far as anybody being here, just the 2 thumbs up. But alrighty, so Alicia D, we have the energy guides in the background, clockwise. So we have to go in a clockwise direction. What does that have to do with anything, really? Seriously.
Who all?
I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background, but that is the energy box that I use for channeling messages as well. It might get a little interesting with them hanging out with us. Right, so here we are. Okay, so I'm doing actually really good. I'm actually feeling more relaxed today. I didn't actually make it to the hospital yet today, but I am got to get it looked at. So I got to get it dealt with. So I don't know. How are things going with you, Alicia?
A landlord.
Something about a landlord. Interesting. Oh, okay, so let's see how things go. If I don't get any readings in the next little while, then I'm actually just going to probably close this stream down.
It's raining on.
Okay, thanks.
The law of the
Advice for women.
red quite.
I don't know. There's not enough people going on here.
35. If you would play.
The blue.
Covered.
In order that
Oops, wrong one. So we're still waiting for somebody to call out for a reading.
The start is near.
Hey, that are.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna
What's a spirit?
participating. So connect with spirit, but there's no point in connecting with spirit when there's nothing for spirit to say right now, I guess.
Fine.
Nobody wants to hear us today. I see. Okay. Well, guess we'll enjoy the moment that we did have together.
Cool.
So now it says there's 3 people here, but nobody's saying anything except for Alicia.
Mumbled out that
Are not in.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to grab something to drink while I'm waiting.
are late.
An instinct.
From the stage.
Of righteous.
All right.
Shall.
Okay, so. Getting comfy here.
It's
So.
pretty good. Huh?
To live. Obliterated.
Okay, so you want to ask a question for Alicia. Is it Alicia P98? So there's 2 Alicias in the room.
Been piled up.
So is this the same Alicia or Alicia?
Called.
We have not received. Ectonberg.
Page 98. What does Nail think of me?
His castle.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna find out for Alicia
Try.
in regards to her question. Show the cards in order. So we want to find out messages for Miss Alicia P98.
Old lady came.
What's happening for her? So there's the 1 card for you.
I reckon.
The Fool.
I wondered.
So is this a new interaction that you're having with this person? That you're first time connecting with? Like a first situation to the relationship? Is it it's a new kind of different relationship that you're used to, but you are definitely
Had for dinner.
pursuing something something new. Right? Okay, so the Fool card's coming out showing that this is a very new experience or relationship for you.
But by reading.
Right? Like it's a new whole different way of looking at a relationship, I think, is what you're kind of wondering what's going on. Where are you headed with it? Where are you headed with this relationship? If it's a new relationship and you're kind of questioning how a person feels about you, do you not, you just start talking. Okay, so it's a new interaction. As far as the energy is concerned, what is the energy surrounding this new-found relationship that we're having, manifesting for Miss Alicia P98? Oh. Yeah, it looks like a balanced relationship. Moving forward, yes, you got the 10 of Cups showing up, so it's like very brand new, kind of like light energy. That you 2 are connecting, but you haven't even seen each other yet, kind of thing, right? That you don't really know what the other person's about yet. Like that's how new it is. But you do have a positive way to move forward with this person. There is qualities that may stand out more than others that you'll start noticing gradually. You'll be learning new experiences through this relationship, like that you've never maybe had in past relationships. Like the whole dynamic of it is different. What do we got here? We got a card flipped over here. Okay, so put that card back.
To know.
What is the outcome of this relationship, or the energy of this relationship? Is it good move forward for you? What's the time for the feelings towards one another? What are the mutual feelings? Is it a good relationship that we're moving in, or what is there any messages with regards to it? Oh, sorry, hang on, in my box. Is there going to be balance within it? Is there any messages in relation to this relationship that's newly began that she could take? So you're feeling the Empress, fertility, connecting back with yourself. It also is a sign of fertility. So that the outcome of it, you got your current state, the state of the relationship, and the outcome of the relationship. Metaphysics. We know. So you're definitely like new with this energy. Like it shows the card of like family union, like family, like intimate relationship that only you two know. You're kind of keeping it down low for the current time. You haven't really brought it out into the light to see how it reflects and how much balance that you are. So it's, brand new. It's not even shone any light towards it. But there is definite blessings coming towards this relationship. It does feel positive. But you guys are just kind of in the dark still as to where to go with this relationship.
Stress.
It's going to cause a lot of stress if you don't understand what is being revealed to you. But there's it's a family kind of energy. And then what I get after that is the Empress card, which actually means fertility. You could end up having a good relationship, positive movement towards a good relationship, and potential of creating a family, if that helps. And you guys just started talking? You just started talking. Oh, well, this is quite a big leap of faith into a relationship. Could be creating a family from it. It has family potential. Okay, potential for family. It has that potential of being blessed with the fertility god and nurturing this new relationship, taking care of it, looking after it, and keep your relationship that you can manage quite well with this relation. It claims legs. Oh my! Okay. So these are not working through. They don't want to be shuffled into this no more. We'll pull out the Oracle card. Overall energy from this relationship being, it could be a good. What are the messages that we need to hear? Like, I think that you're at the stage of your life now where you want to create a family. And that's kind of the potential energy that you're kind of been wanting to manifest with, is possibly building a foundation for the potential to build a family. Is definitely in your favor. But make sure that the wishing of the other person is well aware of, your intentions. I don't know if you guys have talked about this already or what's going on. You want one card, please, Spirit, in regards to this overall experience.
You took it.
Bodies of water. Bodies of water. So, bodies of water remind me of, like mutual or compatible energies that are working together. That could be like a Scorpio Cancer, or a Pisces Cancer, or Cancer Pisces. It's definitely the compatibility of the bodies of water and working together within the waters itself. It says, spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean, and recharge your batteries. So it's getting out and being with nature, like the Empress is a woman also of nature or nurturing energy that, you might find beneficial to keep your balance in the relationship. with the other party that could be a water sign that you're interacting with. But I do see that to keep your balance, bodies of water also, like babies are also born from water, and just being in tune with your feminine side of you, not to, be the gorgeous person that you can be, and keep yourself balanced by getting out in nature. This person that you might be connecting with could enjoy going out on adventures, like outside, maybe an outdoorsy type energy, an earth energy. That could be manifesting in from the Ten of Cups. Like the stage of the relationship is definitely capable of moving into a more positive intentions, and it could be an earth energy that you're communicating with. I don't see a lot of other energy. Yeah, venture. See, you're going to have an adventure. So I'm going to pull, what is the other side thinking of? What is the masculine thinking about the situation at the current state of things? Put that over there. Let's get the male side point of view of what does he feel is going on. Be grateful for it. Are there any messages from the other side to find out the masculine's energy?
Yes, required
Protectors.
rain.
Okay, so what is the other side thinking right now? Ooh, they're not manifesting. They're not feeling them. See, and I'm getting like there's not a real situational click right now. He may be trying to maybe pursue that, possibly. Yeah, it could be like a tower moment that you both are going through. And it's kind of throwing your guys' manifestation energy into an upheaval. Not being able to get grounded to be able to create magic between the two of you. So find somewhere that you need to get grounded, like the bodies of water. If you're a Cancer sign or a Scorpio that's from water, it's time to go back to that feeling. Hang out by water where it's most soothing to you to be able to reflect on possibilities of the relationship. Get some balance, get some internal energy built, so that you guys can, to move better, towards better together if it is a compatible match. After you get grounded. But remember, you need to be grounded to be able to manifest, right? Is definitely, the magician doesn't really interact. It shows you what you need to see, and it will manifest what you want to see. But right now, it's kind of on the rocks for manifesting. It's not in the balanced energy between the two of you to actually make that connection more spiritual. But reconnecting with yourself. And we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So it might be not a more favorable relationship. If you just start talking, it's not showing as being a really solid connection between the two of you. Right? There is no offers coming out of this situation from your person that you're communicating with that really wants to solidify a relationship at this time. It's more of just getting to know each other first before jumping into a relationship. So this person might be guarding themselves from, past pain that they've endured. It may be a new experience for them. Those are too many. We're not taking a whole shitload of cards today. But maybe that person has a lot of shit that they need to work through. And that's why we're getting a lot of cards coming out. They've got a lot on their plate. The Knight of Cups.
The train.
So, the Knight of Cups is there. The potential for a good relationship is definitely there, but it hasn't hasn't moved forward to that direction yet. So they are definitely connecting with, a water sign and an earth sign is what I'm seeing. That he could be the earth, or you could be the earth maternal energy that they are seeking. So it's more like a mutual friendship and see where things go, right? But there is a potential of, a connection happening between the two of you because you're both in the same color. Like you guys are both, like what I mean by color is he's wearing blue, you're wearing blue, and that could be the water sign connection. That water has to be an element in your relationship there. That you find balance in. You both could be emotional right now at this time. Not really sure of where you want to go, but you do want to interact with the water or be near water. Right, so he could also be a water sign, a Scorpio, or a Pisces energy that needs to be where water is.
When I saw him
Cancer
talk-
can survive without water if it really had to, but it likes water as well. So definitely water signs are connecting here. Let's see. Alright, so if we put it down
Think
here,
it's
we
game.
have the offer of moving forward, like future potential for this relationship, but you might be too caught up in past energy that you haven't let go of yet, because you're like moving, you're directing your body away from this relationship or this possible connection that is going on, and he's wanting to move forward and look at the future plans. So you both are not quite on the same page as you want to be, especially these are kind of issues you might want to work out before you actually jump into a relationship. Make sure that you're both wanting the same kind of energy to be happening on both sides. Because there is potential, but you're kind of being reserved. You're not really giving it all away right now. So it could be your energy is kind of a little bit withdrawn because you don't want to go like super fast into this relationship. You're kind of holding yourself back from, being emotionally connected with this energy that's coming through for you. So the overall outcome of this connection would be, what is the overall energy that we need to focus possibly more to make this connection a possibility for a connection? What is the outcome? Outcome of this situation is
The Dacian.
What are you?
He thoughts.
so. What is the outcome for these? The spirit. A lot of you are just you guys really want to have personal time. That's going to be a very important aspect of this relationship, is being able to have your quiet time alone and not feel like you have to be continually connected. You're able to be able to do things on your own. You don't want a lot of control. There's not a real control issue here for this manifestation. Three of Pentacles, just trying to make things happen, working in a direction of more positive situations and working hard, creating something together. But you're just at the beginning stages, right? It's like we're starting to write a book kind of thing, right? You guys are going to start an experience together. It's like the pre-phase to your life journey, right? And I do feel that he is offering for the future. There may be an offering coming from him in the future, just not right now. They're very kind of into their situation. They're trying to focus a lot of energy on themselves right now. And that's the overall outcome, is to really focus your energy on what you want to create and take notes of how you want this relationship to go, and being accountable in it, and writing, journaling or expressing your feelings through letter or through messenger, or that's how you're going to be communicating mostly, is through at this time, through message and text message, or email, or anything might be coming up for you. It's very hard to keep a relationship going. There could be some distance between the two, and the energy wise, and that's why things have to be communicated through text, email. There might be some direction. You're distant from each other. There could be like either an age gap, or like an actual, you're in another city than that person, and that's what you guys are kind of trying to figure out how this is going to work long distance wise. But for now, you're just communicating through text or message, right?
Towards me.
Excuse me, I take my glasses off. I couldn't see that. Yeah, so you're reaching out, right? Okay, so where is it? Okay, so I want to go back up. So I don't know if that's resonating with you at all, but I'm feeling good things coming forward to you.
Thinking.
Okay, so anybody that has had a reading, there isn't a moderator here to do my lists. So I'm just going to say that if you've had a reading or even had a question in the last week, I will not read for you again, because you need to allow the energy to either manifest or dissipate. And I'm not going to put, energy on top of other energy on top of other energy. It's not fair to the universe to have to be bombarded. Okay, so we work. I usually give it like a week's time if you're dealing with love, especially. allowing it to have an opportunity to actually become a materialistic kind of to manifest itself into the positive, right? So hello good spirits. So good to be back. I've been having a no strings attached type relationship with a guy. He recently told me he loved me. What's going on with him? So Abigail, okay, so this one is for Alicia, right? So Alicia D. Okay, so you haven't had one, I know that. Okay, so Alicia D, I can do one for you. You are the but yeah, so just take it one step at a time as far as this relationship is concerned, Alicia. You know, it's there to be had, but just be, you know, compassionate to the actual energy and just allow it to create itself and be natural between the two of you as much as possible. Don't try to bombard anybody with extra energy or, you know, overwhelming or, you know, like being kind of attached very much, right? Allow your relationship to grow and to be able to grow on a strength path, right? That you can get through together, right? So this could mean that, you know, there's water separating the two of you right now. There could be distance relating to your current situation that is blocking that kind of joining each other right now. Okay, so we are going to move on to who's next? I'll wait for my moderators right here. I don't see my moderators at all. They've probably gone to bed. All right, so Xavier and Kiana reconcile. Okay, can you do a general reading for me if you have time? Yes, Alicia, I will do yours now. Alicia, can you do a general reading? Okay, so general readings, I do a past, present, and future 3-card spread if you want that one. Otherwise, you know, you get your free reading, which is 1 card, and then you make donations to after that to keep, you know, another foot into the door for support and, you know, the channel and all, right? Because there's things that have to get paid for and to be able to keep this channel running. So it's a mess right now for whatever you're going through is balancing into one hell of a mess. If that makes sense. Everything is just kind of like, you know, flying everywhere. You're putting a lot of energy everywhere. You know, so it's a messy situation at this stage. That's what I'm getting. That it's a messy situation. Alright, so. Alright, so for Alicia D, general reading, what does messages are coming through? See, these cards, it's just a mess right now. You're feeling very messy, or just everything is just like going crazy on you. But it is, you know, it's getting to the point where you're getting tired of the mess, is what I'm getting, because it's frustrating me that cards are jumping and it's not even energy that's even remotely being focused on. Okay, so there's no focus being stated in that relationship. You're needing to find more focus, more balance of your energy, and not allowing it to go everywhere and jump out and just be chaos. Okay, you're tired of the chaotic energy that's going on around you. Okay, so we'll take those ones. Okay, so you have the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning, allowing it to overflowing and nurturing energy from the universe. The Seven of Swords is
became almost.
the Seven of Swords. You have them. You're planting them in good directions. Your intentions are meant to be good, but you're really not caring where any of this energy lands. Like, you're just like throwing it everywhere foolishly and just hoping, you know, throwing a card deck in the air and hoping that they all land face up, or, you know, pretty much nil to none chances of that happening. So you're taking a lot of risks right now in your life, and hoping that you get something out of it. But I do feel that, you know, you need to be a little more aware of what you're planting and where you're planting it, because it may not take root or grow, right? Don't, because that was in reverse, so it's not showing very balanced energy that you're using. You're just letting it go wherever. With the Ace of Cups, the water that flows over, you have no control over. You're not taking control. You're allowing the universe to control the issues. but you're not paying attention to what you're doing at all. You're just kind of going with it and going, oh, okay, well, we'll let the universe handle all my shit for me, and then whatever. We'll take whatever we can get. So you're selling yourself definitely short in your spiritual aspect of life. And that can actually make things come out and, see? Just too much. You're giving way too much to the world. You're not taking control or taking control of your situation in the personal level of things, okay? You need to really balance your energy and not be, so open and allowing it to go wherever you feel like it going. See, like, look at this. This is just a mess. Like, the cards just come out. There's a whole shitload of information here, but I'm not going to be sitting here going through all the shit that you're having to do spiritually. Like, this is what is happening. This has happened now 3 times while I've been shuffling that a whole shitload of cards come out. Everything's landing on you. So this could be, your employment need. They're just bombarding you with everything at work. So you can't even, move, right? So it's like, it's continual, unbalanced, chaotic energy around you. And you're not doing anything spiritually to stop it. Okay, so it's frustrating. It's frustrating me that I can't find any balanced energy there. Okay, this is not, take it and go and do whatever you want with it. Okay, you have to understand what you're doing is having an ultimate effect on where your energy is going and where your spirituality is just like whatever, right? You're not looking at everything and balancing it into a life. You're just kind of taking it, throwing it in a pile. Take some more, throw it in a pile. Take some more, throw it in a pile until you're ready to want to use it, right? This is very chaos energy around you, and it's not healthy. It's not benefiting you by having all this energy flowing and nowhere for it to go. Okay, so there you are. So you are the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so whoever you're whatever energy that you are manifesting with, you better step back and get it organized. It's a lack of focusing and wanting to do well. You're just, you're complacent where you are. You're just like, whatever. You have a whatever attitude, and that's not the way to be dealing with your energy. Like, whatever happens, happens. That's a very carefree, kind of immature way to look at things in life. And if you're having problems showing up with lots on your plate, then be aware and be vocal with the people that are putting. See, I almost dropped the whole fucking deck. You almost dropped the whole party, the whole ball. It just came crashing down. That's what's going to end up happening with your energies. Everything's going to hit you. You're going to have a tower moment from what the cards are telling me without even shuffling or putting the energy out there, right? This has nothing to do with me. I don't put any of my energy into any of these reads, but you do have a lot, and you better start organizing. Grab yourself some folders, grab yourself some files, and start packing them away, because you can't deal with all this energy. There's just too much for you to have to go through. So you need to ask either for assistance to help you with filing this shit away, maybe looking at yourself and trying to balance this energy so you're not feeling so overwhelmed or overburdened with things. Like, you seriously have to get this in check. You really have to sit down and ask yourself, what do I need? What do I want? What do I need to take? Like, this is just not working for you, having this overbearing situation continually showing up in your life. You're not filing or even appreciating. The universe is throwing shit at you. You've requested whatever they're throwing at you, but you requested it, and now you're getting all of it at one shot. Instead of being detailed about requesting the universe to help you, it's giving you everything. It's throwing all of it. It's going to give you everything that you don't focus on, everything that you don't want to be focused on. It's going to land right here, and that's all that's going to happen. This is a very stubborn energy that you asked for it, you got it. Okay, so that's the energy that I'm feeling. Is like, you're like, holy shit, what did I just do? Like, you're shocked at yourself that you have the ability to carry all this shit, and you're like, well, what the fuck do I do now? I can't help you. You have to figure this out. You got to really get in tune with yourself, because the universe is filling your cup, and it is overflowed in surmountable ways, right? It just keeps flowing and flowing. So you got to get your hand on that and do something to help to slow it down, or stop it from all of it happening. Say that it's too much, because you're going to bury yourself. You're going to end up with one hell of a situation that the universe is handing to you with that Ace of Cups overflowed. Okay? And you really gotta, it may not be in your best interest to, have so much access to things, or somebody accessing you too much and burdening you with more, right? The king just gets to sit back and do whatever he wants, right? He has an option to do whatever he wants when he wants to do it. He's a very strong energy, but they're in reverse. Like, these are direction saying you need to slow down, careful what you're doing, take notice. Like, do you even know what you're doing? And then you've got the guy sitting that, this could be your employment. Somebody taking advantage of a person that's willing to give and have the opportunities and to be able to be of assistance to the king, right? You're almost like the king's, what do they call it?
No,
King's,
Brett Baker.
You're servicing a king that is not even is very aware of how it's impacting and burdening you. So this could be a past relationship. This could be the current situation for employment, that you're just getting too much work, but you asked for it. This is what you get when you ask for something from the universe, and definitely not clear in it. It's going to give you a hell of a fucking show and a hell of an overflow. And you're going to be like, shit, I didn't expect it to be like this. This is not what I expected. You had an expectation of a simple job, right? And I'm not trying to be like over boisterous to you, but this is the energy that I pick up on in regards to something's got to give. Something has to give, either you or them. One of the two. Something's got to give to get you guys kind of communicating and not allowing yourself to be taken advantage of, right? Exactly. So you really need to focus and be assertive when you're dealing with this, and say, I still haven't even finished the last pile you gave me, let alone you're handing me more shit. Right? Like, why can't you pass it to someone else that is a little bit less burdened? Because I have to handle all of this, you're going to give it to me. So, that's what's happening, is you're gaining everything. Everything's being thrown at you that possibly can, spiritually, physically, mentally. And you, on the other hand, won't stop. You won't stop from having this energy. Instead of saying, put your hand up and say, you know what, universe, I've got enough. Please stop. That's all you have to do. Things will get lighter, but you have to notify the universe to stop giving you more work, more work, more work. Either that, or you've been, you gave the inclination to the universe that you could handle it. And now you're showing that you kind of are a little bit under, you're like drowning in work, okay? But you're not being boisterous. You're trying to appease whoever your employer is by doing all that. It's not, helping him. It's helping him, not have to be accountable for his part in the employment, contribution. He's giving it all to you because you said you could handle it. So now if you can't handle it, it's time to, be vocal and say, listen, I'm not taking all this on. I bit off more than I can chew, kind of thing now. And now you have to chew, right? With your mouth full of, candy, chocolate, how you just put everything in and you're trying to chew. It's very hard to do. When your mouth is full of like a big wad of gum, and you're like, no, chewing it, trying to get, but it's too much. It's way too much for you to handle. And you have to, it's going to end up burning you out, or you're just going to succumb to it and just weed through it and not have a voice. I think you need to be vocal, right? Yeah, so that's what I mean. Maybe try doing some focus energy, focusing meditation, where you can learn to, maybe organize your individual filing system kind of thing, where you do the spiritual work to grow into, somebody that has a lot going. So, you can always Google, YouTube for the intentions, right? The intentions that you're manifesting in life and working through them. Because between your work and yourself and your personal life, it's chaos, absolute chaos. I don't know how you do it, but there's a lot of chaos moving in your current space, right? So you need to actually clear out some headspace so you can deal with this, right? So try getting some time. Like, you don't even get time for yourself to even, enjoy a moment out of your day. You're just like, from one to the next, to the next, to the next, you're just being like throttled with everything to do. Okay? So that's what I mean. So each stream is like one part of you that's overflowing, and every single corner of your life, element wise, is being given whatever it can take. It's overflowed. and you've asked for this to be there, but didn't realize how much was going to really be there. Okay, you didn't expect it to be an overflow of this extent.
2000.
So you need to learn to slow down. Be more vocal when you say, okay, stop. I've got enough right now. Don't overflow your plate just to make somebody else's life easier and yours is more difficult. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the grunt work to have to do that, right? You can say no. You can turn it off and say, listen, I've got enough. Let me get through this. Like anybody, exactly. Anybody can do the job, but if it's something that you're having to do on your own, either ask for assistance, ask him to get you an assistant for crying out loud, to help you through this. Like he needs to take on somebody else as well to get through whatever this burden, that business that he's embarked on it and doesn't even understand how much it's creating havoc in your life, right, from doing it, right? But you have to be vocal and say, I'm here to work, but my job is 9 to 5, not 24 hours, 7 days a week, kind of working for this energy. Okay, stick it to your schedule. Say 9 to 5, I work for you. The rest of the time, I'm off. Right, and start taking back having to help so many people, because you're spreading yourself, like you said, very thin, and it's not going to benefit you in any such way to spread yourself out that thin. Like you saw the cards, they were coming out by the boatload. Okay, so you have to learn to even just imagine each one of these situations that you're going through right now is watch 1, 2, everything has to overlap the other to be able to be put back together. You see what I mean? So you need to definitely step back, realize what you got yourself into, and approach it a more ingenious way of filing something away, like it's just everything. No, hang on. And allowing yourself to be, is filled. Your plate is filled. That's what it said, filled. You're too full, and that's where you're overlying everything, right? Plus your personal life to your work life, and your work life is overflowing into your personal life, is what I'm seeing, right? And the King of Swords couldn't really give a shit what happens. So long as his job's getting done, he doesn't care about anything else. He's very, into himself and thinking he's the almighty of almighty, right? Which, being a business owner, they pretty much are. But if they aren't assisting and working with his employees, he's not going to have the employees for very long if he's bombarding energy and just, throwing caution to the wind with it. He's going to end up suffering, his yield will not be what he expected. It'll be less, or it'll be more. It'll be too much, right? And it's not fair for him to put this kind of energy or expectation on you, right? So the Goddess Outcard card for how you might be dealing better with this energy. Let's find out how is she going to be able to beneficially. Okay, you got 2 cards. So this is affecting your actual love life. This whole situation that you have too much on your plate, that you're blocking true love because you're not allowing your personal space to be your personal space. Everything is kind of flowing into that, which is mixed, is getting mixed. So this true love that Guinevere is trying to manifest for you is not able to happen because of it. Okay, and then you have Damara, which means guiding children, like being a protector of your own personal younger spirit. Like your spirit is very important to have, right? And you need to hold on to that part of you, right? And focus your energy on bringing it up and being balanced with it, and teaching yourself how to be enjoying your life and find the enjoyment within your life, whether it be hanging out with little people. I always call them little people because they are like children and stuff, and just going back to that state of fun, of not having to worry, of not having to care for somebody else when you're just young yourself and you're just learning too, right? So just be aware of your young energy that needs to come out and play. Has to come out. Nighttime, it is nighttime here, but having to come out with that younger spirit and being able to have that experience showing up in your life without being bombarded, and being able to maybe check yourself, or the person is actually maybe being childlike with the business, whatever. But you're good at helping. What does it say? One second. I need my specs. My eyesight's like getting bad here, you guys. I'm just kidding. I just can't read the small print here.
September.
So it says, you're good at helping, counseling, and healing. Use your skills to help children now. So that could be like your inner self, your younger self, to be able to experience, just having experiences in your life. You can't be, bombarded and not be experiencing anything in your life, not experiencing love, not experiencing, private time or quality time for yourself, for your family, for anybody else that's beyond this employment that you're currently having to deal with, I think. It's just being dumped on you, dumped on you, dumped on you, dumped on you, and it's enough dumping. Okay, so this could be even, from a past relationship or a current relationship you're feeling dumped on. Okay, so whatever, if this is relationship material, that how are you going to find real love when you're being bombarded with everything from everybody else? You can't even breathe at that point to even be able to look for it. You know what I mean? Like, you're just, you could sit there and be like, I want true love, but I can't get it because I'm so stuck in this goddamn shit, is how I'm saying it, right? How I'm saying is what I'm hearing, right? You cannot sit there and tell me that you're enjoying feeling like this, because I can tell you right now, your energy is not, your spiritual energy has had enough, and you aren't even paying attention. You're still going on the physical part of it. You can handle it. You can handle it. And your spirit's saying, hey, slow the fuck down before you burn out. Right? This is not what we came here to do, to be that much of service to somebody else when we can't even be of service to ourselves. All right? You have to be of service to yourself to be able to, be until, you can get through that. And stop saying to yourself, I can handle it. That's the first mistake. Don't say you can handle it, because right now you're not handling very well. And I'm telling you that. You're not handling it. You thought you could, but now you're realizing you bit off more than you could chew. Finish chewing the one you have and then work on some more, right? That's just spirit energy that's getting manifested in frustration and, calling out to you saying, hey, we can't handle this. Like, stop. Like, are you not hearing me? Hearing yourself say this, and you're still going forward. And that's where your internal conflict, and you're never going to get out of it if you continue to keep moving and helping and forever giving everything you have away, and not keeping anything just for yourself. Like, even being able to read a book for 5 minutes, or being able to hang out with friends for less than half an hour because you're so bombarded and taking everybody else's shit on. Stop doing it. It's not worth it. It's not spiritually worth it to take everybody's shit and have to fix it for them. Okay, so don't be a fixer, satisfactory half a spiritual being, and everything else that's going on in your life. So just be aware of that. Like, it's just, I'm even shocked myself, even just by saying it that way, but that's how Spirit wanted it to be heard. It's something that you had to hear and be told, right? Is how Spirit wanted me to portray that. Is you have to be told now that you need to slow the fuck down. Okay? And it's not in an ignorant way that I say that, but you need to be aware of how much you're giving and how much you're receiving in the end of the day. It's not balancing. It's not worth the stress and the uncomfortable feeling of, your spirit not being, satisfied. If spirit isn't satisfied at working hard, you're a workaholic. Okay, it's time not to be requesting so much, right? You got to let some of it go and just say, no, I can't take that on. No, learn the word no. I can't help. I have this and this and this to do first. But if I happen to have time and in my personal life to help you, I'll be more than happy to, when you can afford to give that time to that person, that undivided attention. Okay. But stop giving your work the undivided attention, because it creates money for you. I understand. But at the same point, are you getting paid for the value that you've been putting everything into, right? The expense that you're having to go through is not being financially met for, you're just being taken advantage because you say yes. You're the type of person who will be, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And then you get everything packing up, right? So you need to start saying no. Say, I've got this and this to do, but if I have time, and say it even like that. I have a few things to do, but if I get those things done, I can probably see what I can do to help you at that time. But right now, I'm really overloaded right now. I'm trying to work through some of this stuff spiritually and everything. It's a lot to be taking on. And just saying that, simply the person to say. It's not so much saying no, but you can postpone that without having to feel obligated. Okay?
To live according to the figure.
Sarah Yang, just stop by and say hi. Hi, Sarah. So Alicia, just take it and just say them. Simple. Even if you have to say it exactly like I just said, saying, you know, I've got this and this going on right now. I don't really have a lot of time, even for myself right now. But if I happen to, you know, finish something up that I can help you out and I have time to fill it on my schedule, then let me, you know, let you know when I'm able to help you out. If this can, you know, not necessarily have to be right now kind of energy. The right now energy, don't even say, no, sorry, I can't help you. I got too much on my plate. I got this and this and this to deal with. And if you have to say it and tell them exactly what you got to do, like, sorry, I can't help. Sorry, right? I've got this, and it's weighing on me. I've got deadlines, or I've got meetings, or you know, whatever it is that you have to get done for your employment service. Because if this is bringing you into a different, an opportunity for advancement within the business, that's why you're doing this. If there's an opportunity for investment, then you know that would come first, right? Obviously, your work comes first, but don't overwork yourself so that you can continue doing work, right? And being able to help everybody else, right? So, you know, look after number one first, and you know, your 9 to 5 job is 9 to 5. No overtime. If you're not getting paid to do work on overtime hours, then don't do it, right? Don't even entertain the fact my job is 9 to 5. I quit at 5 o'clock. You know, like for me, I wish I could say that. At times, I really wish that I could say, my job is only 9 to 5. It's not. It's like 24/7. I get interactions when I'm sleeping, when I'm meditation. 24/7, it seems like my clock is always moving, right? And sometimes I have to take a day off, or in between a day, just to get me rebalanced and be able to continue my job. It is very stressful. You get a lot of heated emotions, like even, you know, that emotion that raised in me, that is using my energy to channel the message for you. And it gets frustrating because then you start getting the energy and you start manifesting things, but you want to get the message out there and be telling it the way that you're hearing it, right? It's not always a nice sugar-coated way, but it gets the point across real quick, real fast. And it drains me after. It does drain me. It does give me, you know, a bit of a feeling afterwards. But I don't mind. I can do like a 10-minute meditation, have a drink of water, you know, or a piece of fruit or something, and then I'm back up ready to go. You know, just like an athlete, you know, you're running. You're running 5Ks and there's a water stand coming up. You grab that water and you drink it so you can keep your muscles hydrated. Because you don't want to get muscle spasms in your leg while you're doing the marathon, okay? So if you want to do the marathon, do the marathon. But after that marathon's over, just be aware of what you're allowing to take control of your personal experience and your personal space, right? Yeah, figures.
Yeah.
So that's just the way it comes across. I just give it with the emotion and everything that is coming through as and attached to it and give it to you. So it's not me personally having that feeling. I disconnect from it and I just allow the energy to come through and be channeled through the cards and message-wise, right? So with that, I don't know who is next. I don't have any moderators, so whoever is next, please say I'm next. And I don't want any arguing, no fighting in regards to who's next. So if anybody wants to let me know so I don't have to keep scrolling through my chat, it would be great. So Kiki, did you not have one yesterday? Kiki, we did one for you. I do remember that. So you've already had one. If you want more within the week, then you have to start making the donations for the energy to be, you know, more in tune. You know, I thought we answered a question for you the other day. Oh, I'd have to go through my video, so I think it was yesterday or the day before, but I do remember talking about you over the last 2 days. So if you need to, make a donation here. Hang on, let me put it into the chat here.
In great track.
Oops.
Administrate. Age and older.
Yes, upon.
Okay. So that's where donations can go. Make your donations wherever. So let me just go back and just see, Kiki. I want to go and review. Find out if you were. Hey, you're more than welcome, Alicia. No problem. As far as you are, Kiki, I believe you worked on yesterday. We did a slight one for you. We did a 1-card reading yesterday, I believe it was.
Just discomfort.
So if it was yesterday, dun, dun, dun. Yeah, see, I usually have my mods keeping track of this stuff for me. I don't usually have to deal with going back and looking it up. But I did write down. Hang on.
That's calm.
Just left.
Okay, sorry.
Morning.
Let's see.
Hey, let's read.
Of course.
Okay, so what was yesterday?
I could walk.
I can look and see.
33.
Just gonna look and see. Yeah, so if you want a reading,
Across the
or
foot.
you're able to make a donation in regards to it, then I could give you one before the week kind of session ends. If you want something else. But I think I gave you a reading, Kiana. I remember that name. I do remember it.
Lindsay about the whip.
Where would I be?
You grasp it.
Okay, so definitely. Okay, so how many?
So it's in a ballet.
Yeehoo.
Yes,
What do you have to see?
Yeah, so it would have been yesterday.
Hats.
An accusation.
All right, so I'm just waiting for the video to load to find out for this live chat. No.
They
Also,
for the immigration.
Okay, so where are we here? Yeah, I believe it was yesterday's live stream that we first interacted on. It was the day that we did the the 10 free readings. So yeah, so if you want to wait on that and come back and ask me or find another reader on YouTube to answer that question for you, feel free to. But I don't like overlapping my energy. The energy that I like to get out there, I like it to be, to be able to have time to manifest in somebody's situation or in the direction of good things. I don't like throwing my energy out whenever somebody else requires it. Like it costs me my energy sometimes to go out and send my energy out there like that. I don't find it very beneficial to me or to anybody else. Yeah, so Alicia, there's the link if you guys want to donate to the channel to be able to continue it. But if you had one within the last week, I don't recommend doing another one right away unless it's coming back to clarify a situation. It's the only way that reading will ever happen is if it's a clarification situation that you've kind of walked into. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna look through
the tail here.
This is really shitty when I don't have my mods here to help me through this, but that's okay. That is okay. So let me go back up here. So Alicia, we did. Alicia P. Kiki, who is Kiana anyway? Is that you, Kiki? If I'm not mistaken, that is you that you were asking even yesterday. So you're trying to find out who is the best match for you, in other words, because the last name that you gave me was a different name than what you'd given me before. So you're looking for a soul connection with someone that, you're just kind of picking through the straws, almost like you're trying to pick the best opportunity for you, which is not a way to do it. If that's what you're kind of pulling at straws here, just let yourself naturally be drawn to someone. Don't force a relationship or an experience on someone, or make me manifest energy towards someone for your benefit. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Sorry. You need to go and visit somebody that gets into black magic that can put a trance on somebody if that's what you're looking for, because I don't play that game here. I don't. I don't.
The spirit.
But you can find somebody, I'm sure there's people on YouTube that would be more than happy to create black magic for you. Even though karma will bite them in the ass, they don't care. So I don't do that. I prefer not to. I stay away from that
Switch
whole
up.
avenue. Yeah, I don't do any switching up of any energy in my life. Okay, I let the energy go out there to help manifest with your energy to create, but I will not, step on
you.
myself just to
You
get
come to
a
us.
reading done. Okay, and you shouldn't either on your part. If it's drawn to you, the energy moves towards you about the person you asked before, then so be it. But how do you expect to find something that you're happy about if you're continually searching? And you're not even allowing, always searching for something better on the other side of the fence. Okay, so that's your choice. What you do with the information is your business. But if that's what you're doing, I prefer not to get myself involved in that cycle of drama. I won't do it. I've done it once before, won't do it again. So, and that's just being respectful of my spirit, my energies, for what they can manifest and what they can do to give, right? So I'm not going to answer that question for you right now. All right, so Abigail, hey. Ashley, hey, congrats. Okay, so, hello, spirit, friend, yeah. We are being frank today, very frank in my messages. Okay, so Abigail, Annabelle. Okay, so Abigail, you are actually next. So Abigail, Annabelle.
Purchasing plan.
Okay, so you're looking for the no strings. Okay, good to be back, and I've been having a no strings attached type relationship with a guy. He recently told me he loved me. What's going on with him? Oh, so you want to kind of get into his kind of mindset of the relationship. Wow, okay. He told you that he loved you. Okay, so no strings attached. So there's an intimate bond being created between the two of you right now, is what's happening. Are you not wanting to be receptive or open yourself up to this relationship if it was a possibility? If the cards come out and say to continue with the relationship, are you willing to be giving yourself complete to the person, or do you want to continue the no strings attached? That's the first thing that you need to decide within yourself before I will pull any cards, is if you're questioning the whole relationship and you're not feeling it, you're not jiving with it to have a no strings attached, is there something else going on with you that you're, maybe leading this person down the idea that he's the only one if it's a no strings attached? Is he realize that there could be possible other people involved in your life on the side, like it said, on the side? You have to be honest with yourself as to where you want this to go. If this is an intimate relationship, then you cut all ties to all these side the side, like I call them side bitches, that, you cut off that whole idea of being intimate with any of them, right? Or do you want to be able to have an open-ended relationship? That's questions
We know that.
we know that, right? We know what no strings attached means, okay? But is that something you want to stay in? Or are you willing to commit if this person is committing to you, right? This is questions you really need to think about. I don't discourage anything, what you want to do with your life is your business. But are you ready to hear if it's meant to be and you want to move forward? Are you able to cut the side bitches off and just focus your energy connecting on this one person? Are you willing to commit to this person? Those are questions you need to answer first before I'll do a reading, because then I'm interfering with their energy, and I don't like doing that. I like to have a direct answer from the person. If you're wanting this, then we can work in that avenue or that energy field. If not, then I won't pull any cards. You have to be very clear on what you're creating and how you want it to be created. Honorably, dishonorably, if you want to continue secretly seeing other people on the side, which open relationships usually mean, then that's a decision you need to make first before I will intervene in a intimate relationship. So if you want to think about it, I usually come on every day, usually about for 6:30. Like, it's getting late for me now. It's going on 11. So if there's something that you want to maybe take the night to sleep on it, figure it out in yourself, and then come back to me with a question of how you want to proceed, then let me know then. But I really think you should focus on trying to answer some of those questions for yourself, so you know what direction you're going to go in. Otherwise, you're going to end up with chaos all around you as well. Right? And we don't want that. We want to have a balanced, way to go in relationship-wise. So I try to stay away from, getting into the energy of the other person. If I feel that the energy is okay to be able to answer that question, then I do. But when you have a no strings attached with someone's intimate with you, and you're kind of feeling like what's going on, are you not being receptive and wanting that in that connotation? I don't know. But you need to find it, right? Which one do you really want? And I'd be happy, Abigail, to give you a reading once you had time to really think about where you want to go with this. Yeah, the direction you want to go. If you want to go direct with this person or take more time to think about it, but weigh your options. I'm not saying you have to go into this relationship. I'm not saying that. But when you're drawing on that energy and it's giving you confirmation to maybe go in that direction, are you ready for that situation to unfold that way? Right? Because apparently he's made himself quite clear. He's told you that he loved me. Unless he's giving you mixed communication skills or mixed communication is coming, because you guys have created an intimate bonding from a no strings attached relationship, right? So then you become attached, and that's up to you if you really want to continue the no strings and express that to the person. You don't want to be in a relationship, right? Don't be in a relationship if that's not what you want. If you want no strings and that works for you, then express your feeling towards that. If that's not something that you want or that you didn't agree to, then commit, right? But that's still your decision, right? You either do or you don't. Down if you do, down if you don't. You have to weigh this out so that you have a balanced understanding of where the cards may take direction to, right? You have to be honest and forthcoming with yourself if that's really something you can handle, right? Because those no strings attached relationships that you continue that's also given him the opportunity to go out and still be no attachment to anybody else that's out there, right? You don't know what his intentions are completely, and you need to have that discussion. If he's telling you that he loves you, then sit down and say, why are you telling me that you love me? And we've agreed that this is be no strings attached relationship that I'm fine with. And if you're fine with it, then keep it as it is. If you're not, and you're kind of put off by a relationship, you're not ready to commit to a relationship, then express that within the relationship and be on the same page. So there's no misunderstanding. There's no, bad karma that comes out of it. If you want to, break away from that and go date someone else, then you have the opportunity to. You're not and be free, or you're missing out on something else in your life. You really need to really think those things through, right? Because when you commit a love and energy to someone else, it's something that you're attached to for the entire lifeline, right? Because relationship be be serious. Be serious. That's the energy is trying to be lighthearted. So just think about it yourself, and then if you sleep on it over tonight, tomorrow morning I will be on. Probably I'm gonna go to the doctor, come back. So say for noon, I will do like a lunchtime kind of thing if you have time. It's 10 to 11 p.m. at night tonight here where I am. I'm in the Pacific Standard Time. So let me know. But it's really important that you actually find out where you want to go with it.
Right hand.
Okay, so if you want to just take the night, I'll be happy to answer it tomorrow if you've come to that conclusion that that's what you want, right? Okay. Hi again, Amy. Oh, Jessica is here. She just came in? Because I really could use your help, Jess. I don't know where the hell you went.
I'm starting.
I don't know if you're here, Jess, but I could really use a helping hand with who's going next. Like I'm not even paying attention to this. I don't pay attention to the live chat. That's why I have them on to help me out. Okay, so as far as that's going to Abigail, Annabelle, we can kind of go on that if you want. What's going on with him? He's obviously falling in love with you. So Kiki Stocks. Okay, well, Xavier and Kiana reconcile. Okay, so.
Also.
Okay, so you rephrase the question. So this isn't for you. So this is for someone else. I don't do other people's readings. I will not read for you to get answers for someone else's situation. Okay, I won't do it. It's all right. Alicia D, can you do a general reading? I did your general reading. Okay.
Yeah.
Alicia P. Okay, great. Awesome. Thank you guys for the great comments. It's really good that it's resonating with you guys that are here. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that I can resonate for you. Scorp 444 retracted. Okay, so Kiki stocks. Hi Scorpio 444. Focusing on me and my career. Bonus. Okay, spreading myself too thin, helping others need to be. Focus on me. True. Take it for granted. Normally I can handle it. My mind is distracted lately. True, thank you. I had. Okay. So Jessica's here. All right. So who else we got here? Okay, I need to focus my things. Family. Ava Natural Flower. Okay, she retracted hers. Question her under wanting to find out. So Sarah Yang stopped to say hi. I feel a lot better. Thank you. I'm really grateful that you do feel better. That's awesome. Then we have Alicia. Thank you so much. Ava. Thank you. Fergie. Hello. I just want to say hi. I'm next. I needed to hear that. Okay. So there's no other else. So Ava Natural Flowers. So message retracted. So if that's all that I have to do for now, nobody else is saying anything now. Nobody else needs reading because I'm going to take one more if there is. Otherwise, then I'm going to say adios for 11. You got like 7 minutes to decide. If you need a quick reading, I'll pull a card. So. All right. See, I didn't pay attention to my chat all tonight, so I don't know. Yeah, finished. Okay, finished. It's telling me that I'm finished, so the energy and spirits are finished as well, apparently. That's okay. It's 11 anyway. It's time to unwind and get ready for my sleep time. I do have to sleep between, right? Do have to sleep in between readings. But yeah, so thanks for you guys all showing up. Really enjoyed the messages that were today. I love you all, and I'm grateful that I could have an opportunity to offer you some guidance and direction. And just being aware of what you're doing spiritually is the journey from wherever you want to say, whether it be a journey from hell, a journey from introspection. May anything that resonates with you, that you take it, be able to apply it, and look at it more closely. That's what an oracle does, is pay attention to the outcome, and push that energy in towards manifesting better things in life. Or, there we go. My nose is itchy again, so my intuitive energy is working. It's time to say goodnight. I'm gonna go wash my face and get ready for bed. So it was a great evening. I'm grateful that I brought my new little native angel. You guys get to see her. This is my little native warrior angel. You see, she's got her little headdress on. She's ready to pow, pow, pow. Yay! So that's my little oracle angel there that finally made its way to the altar. It's where it needs to be now. So I'm happy this was made by a native lady that was also a seer, visionary. So it was quite an honor to receive this as a gift token. That it had to find a new home and a place that it belonged, and it came to me, and it found its place right over next to the rest of the stuff. So, just your time. Oh, such a sweet memento. Oh. Oh, who was that? No, do not call me through the box. Please, don't call me.
What shall we?
What shall you call me? You call me Shaman Emmy. Don't call Karen. I'm kidding. You guys can call Karen. That's all right. No worries. I'm just bugging you guys. Just having fun.
But deliver.
Great. So, we've got our... We have an angel that's now with us. We've got animal spirit working through.
That's the had to be.
So everything's moving on up and up. And they heard. See, the angels heard that my little native angel found its place over here next to everybody else.
That's it, clap.
So, with that, I wish you guys a fabulous evening, a good night, and hopefully no horrible dreams. Remember to wipe your slate before you go to sleep so you can, be in touch with your dreams and be in control. So whatever you're taking that you have absorbed through the day, take that brush and just clear your board for the day, because the day is over now. Take it, and then you can allow your mind to maybe focus on some energies that need to be resolved. And may they show up in your dreams. And if you have questions about it, feel free to ask. what my interpretation would be of it. Dream work is amazing. It's really cool to get more introspect into understanding and interpreting them. So with that, I want to say good night. Love you all. Thanks for showing up. And you know, to all the new subscribers, you're going to find that you'll get benefits from being on the channel. For the most part, we're going to be doing random stuff on the channel that, you know, I really have to start focusing my energies and intentions towards the channel more, because I've been kind of slacking the last couple of weeks. I've been on and off, but I need to do my 9 to 5 kind of job 24/7, right? 9 to 5, but it's 24/7. Okay, so increase my you know, my situation and being here. All right, so with that, I love you all. Peace out and enjoy your evening. Sweet dreams to all, and we'll talk tomorrow.
I'm sort of
In Christ